strong.
Good news for the Philippines. We have the latest information that the United States is providing another $100 million to the Philippines for the purchase of 5 CH-47F helicopters. The new military financing underscores improved defense ties between the treaty allies under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., whose predecessor, Rodrigo Duterte, shifted his country's foreign policy away from the United States to pursue warmer ties with China. The United States has made available $100 million in foreign military financing to the Philippines, its ambassador in Manila, part of efforts to boost the Southeast Asian country's defense capabilities and military modernization. Previously, the United States also provided a budget $100 million in foreign military financing in part for the Philippine military to use as it wishes, Ambassador Mary Kay Carlson told a media briefing. Carlson added the Philippines could use the allocation to offset its decision to scrap a $12.7 billion, $227.35 million deal with Russia. Manila is looking to buy heavy-lift Chinook helicopters from the United States. The Philippines is by far the largest recipient of the U.S. military assistance in the Indo-Pacific region, having received $1.14 billion worth of planes, armored vehicles, small arms, and other military equipment and training from 2015 to 2022. The amount includes $475.3 million worth of foreign military financing to the Philippines, among the biggest in Southeast Asia. President Marcos, who met his U.S. counterpart Joe Biden last month, said in a speech read by a foreign ministry official at Friday's briefing that he welcomed the visit of USS Ronald Reagan, and reiterated he was committed to maintaining peace and stability in the South China Sea. On August 15, the Philippine ambassador to Washington announced the plan during an online press conference hosted by Manila-based foreign correspondents. Ambassador Jose Romualdez, Rodrigo Duterte, president at the time, June 2022, approved canceling the agreement to purchase 16 Russian Mi-17 helicopters because he was worried about potential Western sanctions. In particular, those Western sanctions could make it more difficult for Filipino workers to send money home quickly from the United States and other Western nations. I think it was prudent, especially for President Duterte, to approve the cancellation of that contract because it could save us a lot of trouble, Romualdez said. This offer was made even before key cabinet members convinced Duterte to withdraw from the agreement with Russia. Two Philippine officials who spoke to the Associated Press on anonymity said that Sonny Dominguez, the finance secretary, forewarned Duterte at the time that Western nations might withhold aid that could support the Philippines to recover from coronavirus outbreaks. Last month, Lorenzana officially announced that the contract to secure Russia's helicopters had been cancelled. The new President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has appointed Lorenzana to lead a government agency in charge of converting former military bases into business hubs. The Mi-17 and Chinook CH-47 are multi-mission helicopters that can deliver personnel, weapons, supplies, and equipment to the front lines. The two helicopters can also be employed for medical evacuation, aircraft recovery, parachute drops, search and rescue, disaster relief, and firefighting operations. The maximum payload capacity of the Russian helicopter is nearly 7,000 kilograms, compared to the Chinook's approximately 10,000 kilogram payload capacity. The Russian helicopter can carry about 36 armed soldiers, whereas the US-made chopper can carry 55 troops. The Mi-17 has a height of 5.7 meters and a width of 2.5 meters. On the other hand, the US-made helicopter has a height and width of 5.68 meters and 3.78 meters, respectively. The Mi-17 flew for the first time in 1975-1976, and production began in 1977. The first flight of the US-made Chinook helicopter took place in September 1961, and production began in 1962. Both aircraft can carry the same number of personnel in the cockpit. Chinook can accommodate 2 pilots and an observer in the cockpit. Similarly, the Russian helicopter has a crew of 3, including the pilot, co-pilot, and flight engineer. The MH-47E Chinook for Special Forces is equipped with the ATKAN AAR-47 missile approach Warner, Northrop Grumman ALQ-162 Shadowbox jammer, and ITT-ALQ-136V pulse jammer, Raytheon APR-39A radar Warner, and BAE Systems Integrated Defense Solutions, formerly Tracer, M130 chaff and flare dispenser. The latest military spending reflects strengthened defense ties between the treaty partners under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. The relations between America and the Philippines, its longest treaty partner in Asia, deteriorated significantly under the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte.